Welcome back to the show. If you are just joining us, this is KTN, a Life and Style Feel Good Friday. I'm your host, Tendiwe Yego, and I love that you guys have been talking to us on social media. Remember, we're giving away IMAX tickets to the premiere of Avengers Endgame. It's going to be an absolute lituation. So you guys keep tweeting photos of yourselves watching the show and use the hashtag KTN Life and Style and hashtag Feel Good Friday. I already have some people tweeting and I can't wait to pick out a winner. But for now, it is time for Fashion Forward. You know how I love this segment. And today we have Ashok, the designer, in the building. You guys, woo! You are looking so dapper this morning. I absolutely
Thank
love
you.
it. So Ashok,
Yeah.
please, can you introduce yourself to us?
Okay, my name is Ashok Sani. I'm the creative director, Ashok Sani Tailored. And these are my partners. Yeah, they can
All right,
introduce
so
themselves.
when did you start this venture?
Okay, it was a couple of years back, like 7 years back. I started like a small business. But, in terms of fashion, because it's not a big industry, creating a business from that is a bit of a problem. So that's why it's taken time to build a business and until we are right here. Yeah.
All right, so maybe your partners could tell me how you guys linked up. How did you come together?
I'm Naftali Mbea. I'm a female designer. I deal with female clothing. So we linked up, we deal with suits and then I deal with ladies wear. That's how we came to.
My God. Thank
Okay,
you.
sorry.
Uh-huh.
Yeah. I deal with ladies wear. Yeah.
All right, what about you?
Oh, my name is Fadil Husseina. I met Shoka like 3 years ago.
Okay.
I used to have a friend of mine who was a close friend of him. So when we were doing, I used to love fashion since I was little, but I didn't have somewhere like I could be able to express it.
Okay.
So since then, when I linked up with my friend, that's when he linked me up with Ashok and I got to join
All
Ashok
right, so
Sani Tailored.
why fashion? Why men's clothing? What is it that pushed you into this industry?
Okay, way back when I started, like fashion was not especially for men. Men did not embrace fashion as much as they do right
Very
now.
true.
So I decided there's a niche which I can capitalize on because mostly our market was flooded with Ankara and Kitenge. So everyone was doing Ankara and Kitenge. So I decided let me try menswear. Let me not be comfortable with Kitenge because Kitenge is a comfort zone because you can make money out of Kitenge. It's Africa. So let me try something new, and I decided, especially suits, because getting an affordable suit was was a big problem.
Yeah.
Suits are very expensive. A good quality one is very expensive. So why don't I bridge that gap? So that's why I decided to do menswear. Yeah.
All right, and it's a very competitive industry. There's so many menswear outlets out there. So what sets you apart from all the rest?
First, our creativity. We are very unique. In terms of our fabrics, we are very unique in terms when we are sourcing for fabrics. As much as we are limited in terms of fabrics, we'll try to look to as many possibilities as we can. So our creativity and our unique style is what sets us apart from the rest. Yeah, and the quality that we provide, because the craftsmanship we put in every single outfit is very different from the others. That I can promise you. Yeah.
Do you have any intentions of venturing out into women's fashion?
Yeah, actually, that's why Naftali is here because I decided I cannot do everything myself.
Okay.
So Naftali has a company called Linen and Khaki. Linen and Khaki has been there for a while. So I decided let us partner together and do something big. So that's why we venture into women's wear. He's a creative designer into women's wear. I'm doing menswear. Yeah.
All right, so take us into the business side of things and what it costs, not the exact cost of what, it took for you to build this business, but what was it like in the initial stages, sourcing for funding? What were the challenges that came along with that?
Actually, what I usually say, funding is never a problem if you're passionate and you're determined enough to do something. The problem is, fashion as an industry, we don't have an infrastructure. Like the government needs to create an infrastructure for fashion because fabrics we have to outsource. We don't have a textile industry here. So if you're buying fabrics from if someone is importing fabrics, then you're going to buy fabrics from this person. It's very expensive.
Yeah.
That cost is translated at the end of the day to the client, which becomes very expensive. So you had a textile industry, an infrastructure that could enable us to have an industry. Then that was a problem then, and it's still the problem now. But at least people are becoming open-minded. Even the people who bring in fabrics, who sell fabrics, the retailers, they are open-minded now. You can find fabrics like this and this at the shop, When I started, you couldn't find fabrics. We would just do corporate colors most of the time, and that could limit your creativity if you're trying to go out there and have a unique sense of belonging. You have something different to bring to the market. It was very difficult because all of you are doing the same. And then when we were starting out, we had like 2, 3 suit designers that you could identify. Now it's very flooded. You know, the problem with Kenyans is if you see something you can make money out of it, you don't do it because you're passionate about it. You don't do it because you know it, you understand it. You do it because you want to make money out of it. That's the problem, and that's the problem we are facing right now because everything is flooded, and most of the things are counterfeit. You see, yeah.
All right, and what you're wearing, is this material, is this fabric outsourced?
Yeah, because you see that's the problem we have now. Because if a big brands like Louis and Gucci, they do their own fabrics. You make your own fabric from the scratch. From us, we have to outsource. You have to buy fabrics from someone. So most of these guys import fabrics. Even us, sometimes you have to import fabrics. So if you want something different, like we have to import it. And then there's something like you cannot copyright or patent something that you don't own. That's the problem. I can have a design, but I don't have the fabric. So how can I copyright or patent it? If this fabric is being bought from a shop, someone else can just go and buy that fabric. So the infrastructure in the fashion industry is a problem, and that's what we're facing right now. Yeah.
So have you been able to showcase your designs? Do you participate in fashion shows and, all these fashion events? Or how do you get your brand out there?
Okay, most of the time, because what I said is I've been working for all this time to trying and understanding the product and the product we're bringing out there. And then building a business out of this is a problem. So that's what we've been trying to do. That's why I have partners like Fadili and Naftali to come together and do something different. So we've been doing our marketing most of the time, social media, but we'll be doing it as we learn, because the more you do, the more you learn. So now we have a launch, May 11th, Two Rivers Mall, Expo Hall. We'll have our first fashion show there, exclusively us, all our products.
Okay.
We'll the first time we're venturing into women's wear. So everything will be there. So anyone who has time can come by and see what we are bringing to the market. Yeah.
Naftali, maybe you could tell us a little bit about your side of the business of women's wear.
Why I ventured into it in the first place? Because I saw there was a loophole in the market, and I saw some ideas that I hadn't seen before. So I thought it was and then I had ideas in me, so I tried them out, and I thought they would work. Yeah.
So what exactly do you do? Do you do suits? Do you do what is your
I do
specific?
basically everything for ladies, from dresses to trousers to basically everything. Yeah.
What about you?
Oh, I can't talk much about myself because most of the ideas comes from Ashok. I just dress what he does, what he creates.
Okay.
Yeah, I'm just there as just a stylist. Yeah.
All right. No,
He's
you
the
can.
he's the he's the
That's
he's
a
the
lot.
brains. He's the brains
That's
to
a
the
lot. So
to
you're
everything.
just you're the beauty.
Yeah.
He's the brains.
He's the brains.
You're the mannequin. He's
Yeah,
the brains.
I can't lie. You give what he deserves.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right. So do you have any plans to venture out into the international market anytime soon?
Uh, if if the noise you're making is enough, we get an infrastructure, because you cannot compete with guys international scene.
And
And
what? Oh, sure. Why not?
because
Why?
we don't have that infrastructure. That's what I'm saying. We don't have that infrastructure. We're still at an infant stage. We need to do, because the problem is, uh, as much as we can complain, it's our fault, because we are the ones who are supposed to create the industry. So we
True.
are supposed to come together, create something, then present it to someone. So if the government says fashion is not a recognized industry, that's our fault, because we haven't made enough noise and enough. We haven't built enough ground or foundation for them to come and say, okay, we can give you this and this and this. What can you bring to the table? That's the problem, because the government says fashion is a 2 billion industry, but it's not. It's more than that. But the problem lies with us. If we come together, then we'll do something different. Because even with media, they have an umbrella. If there's a problem, there's an umbrella to handle that, to present to the government.
Very true.
Yeah.
All right. So talk to us a little bit about the trends when it comes to men's fashion. I know nothing, zilch, nada about men's suits, but that is why you're here. So you can explain to us some of the trends that you're seeing. in the industry?
Actually, I'm happy to say guys are embracing fashion. You can see guys doing prints, doing colors, because you'll never way back you'll never see a guy wearing a purple suit,
I mean,
a pink blazer.
look at this.
Yeah. So it's up to us to bring something different to the market so that people can understand and know that I can do this and this and this. So fabrics, prints are coming in, and colors for guys embracing colors. Yeah.
So what's out? Like what is outdated now, so that I can let my male friends know what's out of fashion now when it comes to men's suits.
Stop doing is it carrot jeans. Don't do carrot jeans.
What's a
Stop doing
like? Do you mean the pencil?
yeah, the one that has
the
like an inner at the bottom.
Yeah.
Stop doing that. Stop doing side pockets. Pants. Stop doing that.
It's over, guys.
Yes,
It's
yes.
over.
And khaki is too comfortable. Try something different. So yeah, yeah. And polo shirts. Stop doing polo shirts all the time.
It's
Stop
done,
being
you guys.
comfortable.
Ashok has said it. It is done. So how much would a suit like the one you're wearing, set someone back?
Okay, a normal suit minimum is 10K, but depending on the fabric, depending on the craftsmanship, depending on the type of design, it depends. So it's 10 to 100. Yeah.
Ooh, wow, you guys, you have to seriously break the bank, but it's quality.
Yeah,
So it's
very
an
good quality.
investment. It is
Yeah,
worth it.
true.
So finally, please let us know where we can find you on social media, where we can make our orders.
Okay, our website is www.ashoksanitailored.com. Instagram is Ashok Sunny Tailored. Facebook is the same, Ashok Sunny Tailored. Yeah, and then for him, it's linen and khaki. Yeah,
All right.
on all platforms.
All right. The beauty Akotuapo.
Stylist.
Do you have a social media? Social media?
No.
No. I mean, this is just literally just the face. Just the face.
Just
Just
the
the face. All right. Thank you guys so much for
Thank you very
joining us
much.
on the show this
Yeah.
morning. And you at home, I really do hope that you're tweeting, tweet for a chance to win those IMAX tickets, Avengers Endgame. My goodness, how much bigger does it get than that? Of course, we still have so much for you on the show, so stay with us. Hey, okay, what's up? Jegede in the building, KTN Life and Style. Welcome to the show. Now, Nama Bling Bling.
Karibu sana.
Sijui,
Bling ni moja
is this
tu.
a bulletproof
It's
vest?
this one.
Or what is this? What's
Yeah, insecurity, security
I
has to be
see.
tight.
I see. I see.
Thank you very much.
Say you look like an artist. There's a lot going on with your outfit. I see you're representing your position.
Look, master. I have
There
my
you have
friends
it, guys.
here. I have
Look,
my friends
master.
here. Yeah.
Oh
All
my
right.
goodness, I
So
can
we
see.
have friends, a
Squad,
whole team.
squad, crew.
Squad dip.
Oh yeah, welcome.
Alrighty.
Karibuni.
Maybe you can just
My
spread here.
goodness, my goodness.
Cool.
There's a lot of swag on one stage. Too much sauce, too much juice. Jegede, talk to us about this performance you've done for us this morning.
I talk about the song about the
The
performance.
song, the performance.
The
Kila
song
kitu.
is Buju Buju featuring VDJ Jones and Luke Master. This song is it was his idea. Yeah, he likes banger. He told me to do a banger, and he wanted to do a collab with me. So we just wanted to do something different. Luke Master, VDJ Jones, check it out.
Who's responsible for the style here today? Do you guys have stylist? Ama, it's no stylist. Ama, what's up?
There's a Luke Master here.
Who
Okay,
is he?
okay,
You have-
okay.
you have to
But sasa
understand-
when do utatuongelesha
Yeah.
kuhusu the looks?
You have to understand the meaning of the look master.
The look master.
Okay, guys.
Look
All right.
master.
Tell us
Look
about
master.
that.
Okay, we are doing something called fashion and music. So tunataka to bring something unique kwa industry yenye at least watu unajua music is all about looks. Unaona?
It's true.
Kama unaimba poa lazima ukae vizuri. So mafashionista wengi wafanyi videos zikae vizuri. Like example, ukiangalia kwa industry yetu ya music, video vixen the same. Wale wase uliona kwa ile video ingine ndio wako kwa hii video the same. So me Look Master nimekuja kuchange industry
All right.
to bring something unique in this industry of
There you
fashion.
go. That's
Something
the
what?
confidence you need.
Something. You
Different.
What?
Hey,
That is
yo, you guys, there are no games
Yeah.
being played here. Jegede, talk to us about your music and where you are going with it, because you've been releasing hits. Sasa tunataka kujua, what are we expecting to see from you in the future? The very near future.
Actually, I've been quiet for a few few months I've been cooking.
Hey,
I've been cooking by the way.
koroga.
Nimekuwa
Mama
nikifanya
koroga.
nikimix nini mchele ugali nini try new things. Actually I'm starting my year. Ndio I'm starting my year.
It's okay. Hata mimi nilikuwa social media. Now it's you are here. It's all right.
Muluya.
It's okay. He's
Yeah,
forgiven.
so
It's fine.
I was supposed to release the first song this year, January. So nimechelewa kidogo because I was pangaing my release. So good things are coming.
All right. And we definitely cannot wait to see what you have been cooking. I think now the food is ready, right?
Saizi tu ni chumvi tu tunaongezea kidogo.
All right. So where can we find that music that you just did for us today?
Now, you can find it on at Boomplay Music, Songa, YouTube, iTunes, all the platforms.
And
Yeah.
my guy on the right, you've been so quiet. Say something. Tell us what you add to the group.
Yeah, DJs don't talk too much.
All right, they spin.
Yeah, we
This
just
is
All
want the
right.
beat.
Okay.
Just
He's
this.
the
That's
DJ
just the only
of the
language
group.
you know.
Okay.
Yeah.
The only language you understand is this language.
Yes.
All right. He has definitely excused himself. I'm not even going to ask him any question. That's a stopper. That's enough of a stopper. Yeah. So are you going to be performing for us? Any other song?
We can do Ram Papa. Yeah.
Ramp up.
Ramp up.
I'm ready, you guys. But before Jegede does for us another fire performance, remember we were asking you to tweet yourself watching the show to stand a chance to win tickets to IMAX to watch Avengers Endgame. I'm so jealous of you guys. Of course, we have our winners, Spatial Pius, the QS. Says, good morning, feeling good, though it's very cold. Hashtag KCN Life and Style. Feel Good Friday. That is our winner. We have another one, Adrian. He's tuned in all the way from Tasia. Much love to you, bro. Loving the show. It is fire. So you guys, hey, prepare yourselves. You are going to watch Avengers Endgame. IMAX quality. It's going to be fire. And of course, we're going to leave you with the trailer for Avengers Endgame, but that's going to come right after we see Jegede do his thing. Sindo.
Right.
All right,
Cool.
coolio, you guys. Thank you so much for joining us on the show. For now, we're going to say adios.
Adios.